Good to see you guys. Welcome to you. Please make sure to be liking the video and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Let me get this. Hold on. Turn the light a little towards me. And we are doing a little cooking stream today. We're going to make camp stew, like Red Dead 2 style. We're going to use one pot. We're going to put a bunch of shit in it. And this thing we're doing today is sort of like a Super Bowl. It was a Super Bowl treat that we made a while back. First, before we do that, we're going to gotta put away everything over here and clear the dishwasher out. I hope you all are doing well. And if you're not, I hope that this might help that. So, anyway, so I'm going to explain to you what it is we are doing. I'm going to chop up a bit of bacon. And once I'm done chopping the bacon, we're going to put the bacon in the pot and brown it up nicely. Let's throw this away. Brown it up nicely. And then, there's a fucking cricket on the floor. There's crickets everywhere, guys. Crickets. So basically, what we're gonna do, what's happening here? It's not saying that. Am I even live? Because this is very weird that. This is very weird. There's nobody here yet. It's very strange. It's working, right? I don't know. What's up, beer? You making tacos? Does it sound fine? I gotta clean out the dishwasher real fast before I get started. Cool. Oh yeah, I just saw that I am streaming or premiering my secret pre-show from this past go around. So that may be affecting people being in here. Anyway, so basically, camp stew, making provisions. I'm going to use a single pot and everything's going in the same pot. need this cutting board. I'm gonna put away all the other dishes. I'll leave this coffee cup because I can use that every day. Anyway, hope you all are doing well. Please make sure to be clicking the thumbs up when you come in here. This is the pot we're going to use. You see this big old provisions pot? Big old camp. Yeah, so once I should have done this beforehand because it's probably not the most fun thing for you guys to watch me do. That's a campsite pot from the game last night. You're correct. It's precisely what we got going on here. So put some of these cups in here. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. And yeah, I know you guys are seeing me right now run around a bunch. Just hang in there. We're gonna be having more interactive times here in just a second. Just give me a little bit, okay? Give me a second. Here and dry. And this guy can also sit there and dry. All right. Now, we got actually put this stuff from the sink in here. Hope you guys are doing well. Please make sure to be liking the video when you come in. Like I said, once I get done doing this little task right here, this is going to be a lot more interactive. You guys are just seeing the, the preamble of it. Okay. So, all right, now we're back. You have my undivided attention now. Hello, everyone. Good Lord. Welcome to you. So what we are going to do today, and first things first, got some bacon, and we got some hamburger meat. This hamburger meat, I'm gonna give it a little smell test because I kind of need to give it a smell test first. And we are golden, baby. Fucking golden. So I got all that meat. I got bacon. Went to the grocery store, and my grocery store is a not HEB, but the grocery store next to my house that I go to is a Mercado, the Mexican grocery store, and it cost, the bacon that I got was from the butcher. It was literally butcher quality bacon, and that bacon was cheaper by like $1. Bacon smoked, and it's actually smoked bacon. Smoked bacon from the butcher is cheaper than the packaged bacon that isn't as good. So, of course, we went with a little smoked bacon. No, like next to my house, there's a most Mexican grocery stores, most mercados have a butcher that's like, he gives you like just straight meat. You go to them and you say, hey, can I get a pound of bacon or 4 pounds of ribeyes or whatever you want. Alright, I'm slicing some bacon. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing here in a second. I just need to get the prep work going. And it's kind of just jumbled up in here because you just grabbed a handful of bacon and put it all in here. So let me. Okay, now I sliced. I need to wash my hands. So that I can give you guys the angle of what I'm working on here. So bacon, bacon shrinks a lot when it's cooked. I mean, it shrinks a lot when it's cooked. So I'm gonna just bring there should be enough bacon, and we'll save this other bacon for something else. It's smoked, but it comes in a bag just like this. And then another bag, just like this. And they weigh it, and they tell you how much. They weigh it, and they put a sticker on it. So for $5.89, I got like a 1.18 pounds of bacon. And for a whole pound of bacon out of the oh yeah, 100%. Let's just slide this over here. And the pot we're gonna use, Just bring this guy right here, because this is going straight in the pot. This is going to shrink up a lot, so I'm going to get it in chunks about like that. Pretty big chunks. Because like I said, this is going to shrink. And that should be enough bacon. Honestly, now I'm looking at it, I kind of want to put some more bacon in there. I'm going to put some more bacon in there. This much more bacon. Because this is enough. And this piece. I'm actually going to get all the loosies down here in the bottom. I'll just leave that one strip of multiple pieces there. All in the pot. So let's try to not use the hands, backs of the hands. Oh, there we go. That works. Now, here we go. So I'm going to cook this bacon for a bit. And then after this bacon has started to after this bacon has started to brown up nicely, we're going to dump all of this hamburger meat. So here's something for you, for the folks that are here. By the way, thank you all for being here. Welcome to you. I'm using all of this hamburger meat. It's a pretty good bit of hamburger meat. It's probably a little bit more than 2 pounds. And I have 4 cans of Bush's baked beans, and they're all different flavors. I just picked 4 different kinds. Home style, the brown sugar hickory, original, and maple, and cured bacon. So those 4 cans, along with some barbecue sauce, some ketchup, all gonna go into that pot. And now, I really wish this light that I've got here would be able to go above. Oh, hey, sorry, I walked away from you. So there's that. We're done with the cutting board, and the knife will sit that there. Hope y'all are doing well. What do you say we go smoke real quick while that's heating up? We'll let that heat up and then we'll just hit a quick little jeeber. Gonna be getting crazy with the Red Dead later. Like as soon as I can eat. What's up, Jason? Let's pack this thing up. And then we go check on the bacon. Hell yeah, dude. Is the secret show from the other day premiering now? Is that what's happening? I think that's what's happening. Okay. All right, Jason Swan Beer. Hello. Hope you're doing it well. Yeah, the 613 secret show is finally out. I had it ready to premiere the other day. By the way, look at the difference the light makes. Also, this stream only has like about a 2-second delay. So I'm hitting this GB right now and I'm watching it on the stream. Good night. Well, that was a thing. Well, that was a fucking thing. What's up, dog? Hell yeah, dude.
Can I put a pizza in there?
Absolutely. Bro, I was telling the folks, Swan says hi, Tony.
Oh, hey. What's up, Swan?
I went to the Mercado. And the pre-made or the bacon in the packs, like they're like,
You good?
yeah, I just ripped the first GB of the day. I'm dying.
Oh, well. Rip another one with
Ooh.
this.
Yeah, okay, but I got a pound of bacon from the butcher, smoked bacon.
Nice. So thick?
So it's thick smoked bacon. 1.18 pounds of that bacon was cheaper after taxes than a pack of the pre-made bacon from the cooler section is before tax.
Damn.
So yeah.
That's how I used to get all my bacon.
Butcher?
was at the, I'll go to Sprouts. The Sprouts is like kind of like not any cheaper than anywhere else, but when they have a sale on something, they have a really good sale. And they were selling their bacon for like $2.99 a pound or some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like insanely low. I'd buy 10 pounds at a time. And
Yeah.
dude, they give it to me. I had bacon on lock back then.
Do I get Oscar Myers if I get packaged bacon? Swan. No.
He gets Hebrew National, obviously.
Yeah, you get Hebrew National. Shalom. Bro, shalom?
But
Okay. How much brown sugar did you put in it last time? Like,
a quarter cup at least.
okay. That's what I was thinking. Like, my gut said a third of a cup.
That's probably good.
Okay. Well, because I'm doing like this is a bit more than 2.5 pounds of meat, and I'm using, dude, almost like 3/4 of a pound of bacon, like 3/4 of a pound of bacon, 2.5 pounds of this, and then 4 cans of these,
Hell yeah.
and then that
Honey barbecue sauce.
honey barbecue sauce. I don't know how much of this to put in there. I'm probably just gonna like hit it to taste and just kind of
I
work
would
it
say
as it
at
goes.
least half of that bottle.
Yeah. Well, yeah, half of the bottle, and then with the ketchup, I'm gonna do about, I don't know, probably the same amount of ketchup as barbecue sauce, honestly. Jesse Harris. Hello, Let's for America. Bright Leaf Dogs fried hard for life. Heyo. Bright Leaf Dogs fried hard.
It's called Double Trouble.
Ooh, double trouble. Good Lord. Does this shit back up Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Nice. Oh, and I was gonna get some more chocolate milk.
Got
No cigar. No, so
Or the Americano.
the Americano, dude, everything, all the packaged shit there it's just unreasonably priced.
Yeah.
And I stopped at Dollar General, and I was gonna get some Dollar General, and I looked at it, and it was like the 1%. Exactly. I figured you would think that. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait until I can get like a jug from HEB. Because it's worth it to wait for the jugs. You know what I'm fucking talking about, people? It's worth it waiting for the jugs. Tell them, Tony.
It hits different when it's from a jug.
You fucking heard it here first.
Take that to the bank.
Oop, left the spoon in there. Oh, am I turning Italian?
I almost bought some strawberry milk from the gas station. Because they had chocolate milk, but it was like protein milk, Nesquik shit.
Yeah.
But then they had another kind of strawberry milk. And it was whole milk. Fuck, I don't know if I should splurge on the strawberry or just wait for the chocolate. But
Yeah,
I was gonna
well,
get a couple of them.
I'm in the market for some actual chocolate milk. I might just go bite the bullet and go to HEB tomorrow. But this, I told him we're making Red Dead Redemption camp stew. One pot, single pot camp stew. I need to get out the dishwasher and put some other stuff in it.
Nice. Was it, I ran it, right?
Yeah, it was like,
I just
yeah,
don't-
I always can tell because either the front of it is dirty or the water is clean. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell by the door.
That's how I know too.
That's how you. That's the only way I can tell.
That's kind of how I operate it. Does it clean? Like, if the door gets dirty, the whole fucking thing is just gonna get clean. So
Yeah,
it doesn't
exactly.
matter if it's dirty.
If the door's clean, the dishes are clean. You know what I'm fucking talking about? How about this? Like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel. We are thriving up in our monetization, folks. And I mean, in a big way. I don't know when I get my first payout, but when I do, we are above the payout threshold. So your boy's at least gonna bring home $100 on that first one, and then after a couple weeks of memberships or after a couple of nice super chats, we'll be able to have another deposit. I'll withdraw all of them. Oh yeah, I got some I got some more salsa the other day.
Rough. You want some chip?
I'm good right now. I just when I got home, JP was making a pizza, so I went in there and watched some YouTube for a little bit and ate some Cheetos. I finished off a bag of Cheetos. By the way, I have to admit, knowing me, I'm really impressed by how long I can hold on to like a bag of chips. Like it takes me like a long time to finish a bag of chips.
You leave me home for a couple of hours, I'll eat both of these bags.
I know, dude, and I'm like really because some things are just like.
Chips in my reach, man.
Some things are just like, I don't know, like it'll be gone. Like if it were a bag of like, a bag of double cheeseburgers, gone. Gone. But like a single bag of Cheetos, it took me 3 days to mow them down because somebody said, we were talking about chips in the chat the other night. Somebody said that they love Cheetos, and Cheetos Puffs are pretty fucking good.
I love them. I like the barrel of cheese balls too.
That's what I literally have told them in the chat that the Utz cheese balls are almost better. And they may even be better. But it specifically has to be the Utz cheese balls. Mm-hmm. So, you know what? I'm actually gonna bring you guys around over
cheese balls
here.
aren't as good when they're in the other, like the pub mix, you know, the pretzels.
Yeah.
They take the leftovers, put them in the pub mix. Like straight up cheese balls. Balling.
Cheese balling. Y'all ain't even ready. So this bacon is starting to get a little done. We're yielding the grease. We found out the secret was to not drain the grease. Preheated. I did that the other day, bro. I didn't feel like cooking up when I got home. I got one of those stuffed crust. The stuffed crust DiGiorno. I mean, they're fine. It's provisions.
It is rations.
It is rations.
Provisions.
That's-
Red Dead Redemption.
This is like Red Dead provisions, dude.
Red Dead Provisions.
Like it was funny. Like I playing Red Dead 2, eating chili out of a can.
Living in America.
One cool thing about cooking bacon in a pot like this, no splatter on the stove. Like all the splatter is contained into this.
The splatter makes the glass stove top extra shiny.
Yeah. It really does. If you wipe that shit off at the end, it kind of looks like, wow, looks fucking clean. Little wet paper towel action towards it. It's preheated. I heard the da-da-da-da. Oh, I heard it. I said preheated.
Hey, welcome to Cooking with Tony.
Hey, we're making authentic Italian cuisine, eh?
Hey, the pizza. A pizza.
You take your smallest knife and slice open the plastic on the pizza.
Hey,
And you just put it in the oven.
hey. Dig that a beats.
Be back in 20 minutes.
Hey, I'm Mario. This is my brother, Tony Mario. All right, so this bacon is almost as crispy as I want it. I have a half a mind to add the hamburger meat now, before it gets all the way crispy.
Yeah.
I think that's the move, so it comes in together. And now, guys, this is going in. Oh yeah. I like to give it a smell test before I put it in there. Smells good. There you go. So now, let's chop this shit up. I know this light situation isn't ideal, but I'm gonna well, didn't need to water the tree today.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. We got a tree in our yard. And good Lord, the HOA will say, "Hey guys, don't be running your sprinklers because we need to conserve water. In the summer, things get so hot and we need so much water, we got to conserve the water. So don't use your sprinkler system. And then when we don't use our sprinkler systems, the tree dies, and then the HOA says, hey, you can't have a dead tree in your yard. You got to use your sprinklers." And I say, someone kill me now, please. Please. Jason, you did meet Tony at my Waypa gig. You and Tony and Mumford and my other friend who went to In-N-Out with us, Manuel, was his name Manuel? Manuel? We're the only ones there. It was us. It was a gig for 4 people. But it was fun. Did all original tunes, and that's the only thing like it I've ever done.
that was at Kiko's studio, right?
Yep, Waypie Studios. All right, now we're gonna let that. This is gonna take some time to cook here.
Hey, bro.
Oh shit! You got the old tortilla chip.
The old Mexican star.
He made two tortilla chips and makes a star of David. So you know what they call that?
Just saying.
Watch out.
That one was Swan.
That one was for you, Swan. Meat sloshing. You like the sound of meat sloshing? Oy vey, he says.
I gotta bag these up before I eat them all.
Oy vey.
Have you ever heard that Weird Al song, Pretty Fly for a Rabbi?
Pretty fly for a rabbi. Bow, bow, now, 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 now,
That's
now.
some classic Weird Al. He'd get canceled for that song now.
Oh, Weird Al. I like Weird Al, but even as a kid, I remember thinking like,
I think the Weird Al, the name. I think it was the name for me, Weird Al.
It is weird.
It's weird.
Well, now I live in Austin, and their whole motto is "Keep Austin Weird."
Keep
I just like weird things my whole life.
keep Al weird.
Keep Alston weird.
Keep-
Alston.
Alston weird. Weird Alston Yankovic. I watched a documentary on him when I was younger though, like, and I know that like traveling accordion salesman came by the house and their parents bought an accordion for him.
Yeah. Crazy.
Keep Al out of Austin, Swan. That's what you want. That's how you want it to be. You hear that? It's crying. It is saying, "Please stir me," but I'm not gonna for a second. I'm not gonna stir it for a second. I'm gonna make it cry. Actually, I'm gonna stir it.
Yeah.
Worth it. Did you do anything other than salt and pepper this at any point?
I think I just salt and peppered it. Garlic powder wouldn't hurt. Probably.
Yeah,
What?
I was gonna do a little salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder.
Oh yeah, that sounds really good.
That's usually my thing.
Yeah. That was my vote.
Use regular pepper, a good bit of it. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir, stir. Hello. This bowl is packed and I don't know with what. Ooh, tastes like the right stuff. Tony, are we gonna see a Netflix Mario Kart rematch? You dude are hilarious.
Oh shit, yeah. You know, I've been thinking about streaming out here. Some vid games.
Should. You got the means for it.
Yeah. I can never do shit by myself. It's hard for me to do that.
I hear you. I'm a crazy person. I love talking to myself. I do it quite often.
I just like listening to other people talk.
Yeah, I think that's. I've noticed that like a lot of people would say like, man, well, doing this, it reminds me of when I was little watching my big brother play video games. And I'm just sitting there watching him play games. And I realized that's why a lot of people like watching that. Like someone had an older person in their life that like, they enjoy, some people, I want to play, but other people were just fine with watching someone else play.
Yeah.
And I was always cool with that. I like watching my brother play games. So. Oh, Dave Sarah's playing Call of Duty. Watch out, Dave. Dave in here? Is Dave in the chat? He has been lately. But if he's playing Call of Duty, he's probably not in the chat.
Yeah, I'm about to play some fucking.
Oh, dude, Tony's on that World of Warcraft, dude. He got bit by the bug.
Yeah.
He got bit by that bug.
Once a year it gets me. It's always around summertime, usually.
Hey, man. You know what they say? Summertime, Warcraft time.
Yeah, that's when you have like summer break. You got like a couple months off. It's worth getting the subscription for you to play all day.
Such a genius. I was like, man, I'd really like to drink something, but I don't want to crack into that Canada Dry yet because I want that to get me through my stream tonight. But I've started whenever at the end of my shift, guys. I get a pre-shift drink, and because I don't drink, usually I'll take like a Red Bull, but sometimes I'll take Athletic, non-alcoholic beers, and I've been getting them unopened so I can bring them home. And now I got a couple in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna drink a beer. Ooh, bro. Do you think about what I just said and what I'm doing, and do you think I'm thinking the right thing to do?
$1,000,000%.
You think so? How much of it do you think? Like just a couple of little dip.
Do it while you're stirring it, so that the consistency feels right.
So I have an IPA and I have a golden. So the thing that I'm thinking of is like, what if I pour a little beer? It's non-alcoholic, so the alcohol, like, it's not gonna matter. It's just gonna be just a little beer in there, just a little bit, right?
I would do
The golden.
yeah.
Oh, we're getting there, guys. This is gonna be a meaty, beefy, chili type thing.
Cowboy stew.
Cowboy stew. This is Camp Provisions, baby. So I'm gonna crack open a beer, and before I take a sip, you know what?
How much time I got left on the team? 5 minutes.
What happened?
I'm just wondering. Looking good.
Yeah, that's gonna be good in there. I only put about a third of it in there, which is, I think, enough.
Probably good.
Yeah, I know usually we'll do like steaks and onions and such, but I always make the same things, and this is like something that I never make, and I've only made it once, and I didn't do it right, and I didn't have very good success with it, and it just tasted okay, and I ate it, but like it was like, this isn't good. I'm eating it. It's not great. Somebody asked earlier, yes, you will get a Drew Nickens pop in tonight. As I understand it, he has an apartment that he has signed a lease on here in Austin. So I think that this will be the last time that he's crashing over here before his Kill Tony's. But I'm sure he's gonna be popping back in from time to time to talk to you guys because he enjoys it so much. But yeah, it's 10:30 now. So if I had to guess, Red Dead Marathon is probably going to be started at about midnight for a realistic expectation of when we'll get things going. I need to shut everything down on my computer. Honestly, while this beer I put in here has cooled this down pretty nicely. Let's go. I have bad shoulders. You guys might not know this. I have really bad shoulders. So even just like the smallest little, like if something, my elbow or anything hits anything and it shifts my shoulder away from my arm, it just kills me. This bowl had something in it. I'm gonna use this in a GB real quick. The Double Trouble. But anyway, I got terrible bones. Micah Bell, Micah, you got killed. Micah, you got killed. There's no more Micah Bell. All right. Just, my elbow barely caught the mic stand, the little flimsy mic stand that I clip these things into, and it just sent me down that rabbit hole of, Jesus, this hurts. I'm going to give that. Yeah, I'm sipping the beers, but it is a, where did I put it? Oh, it's still out there. It's an Athletic non-alcoholic beer. That's pretty funny, Micah. Pretty funny. Guys, be sure to click the thumbs up on this page and this video, please. It helps a lot. So we're gonna go in there, we're gonna let that beer cook down for a minute into the meat. Ooh, that's tasty. That's very tasty. Very tasty. But yeah, the next time we go back in there to do our to let our pot simmer, we're gonna give the computer a restart. Hell yeah, that beer is boiling in and coming out of it now. So honestly, after this stir, let it simmer. So you gotta get a little more light on it so you can see what's happening in there. I need to get a new light bulb for the microwave. Did we ever
Figure out what light bulb goes in that thing, because I know those are weird light bulbs.
Yeah, I never figured it out. I just got used to not having it.
Me too, and I didn't realize it until just now, where I'm like, man, I could really use that light right there just to illuminate the top of the shit
Yeah, I have to
for the stream. Like, I haven't needed it for cooking at all, but like, just for like the stream.
Is there a bulb in there? Can you take it out and see?
Yeah, there is, but I don't want to do it right now while I'm.
Yeah.
But there is. It's just like it's probably one of those little itty bitty, one of those little itty bitty delicate. What do you call them? Those little dainty like candle bulbs.
Yeah. Something like that. That's how they get you.
Oh, that's 100% how they get you. You know what? I'm gonna let this go for a little bit longer, and then even before I add the beans, I'm gonna let it go for a. Because I should have probably let that bacon get a little bit more crispy before I added the meat, because I knew that was gonna render a lot of fat. But I think that we're not too far. We're not too far away. And we're not too far away from being able to just let it all cook out. Shut down computer. Shut down anyway. And we're gonna let that be there like that for a little bit and just let it chill and let it wait. Let it chill. Let it wait. What? Yo, you want to see some shit? Some fine Italian cuisine? What?
Look at that nonsense.
What? What? You don't hear all that boiling in there? That beer is almost boiled all the way out, and so it'll start to crisp up a little more. Here. Oh, what? 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 What?
Just doing the good old 4-piece today.
Oh, the old 4-piece, the box combo. I went to Cane's last night. First time in a long time.
I haven't had Cane's in a long time either.
Be honest, man, I don't know the next time I'll go back.
Didn't hit?
It was all right, man. It was just, I don't, you remember when I was eating Cane's every day for a really long time?
Yeah, I was getting rides with you a lot.
I know, and dude, I'm not even exaggerating, guys. I went to Raising Cane's every day, like, for months. And like, I mean, it was absolutely months. Like and subscribe to nothing. I'll be damned. Like and subscribe to this channel. Don't put those words out there in the ether. Man. But like Cane's, it just wasn't, it didn't do it for me like it once did. Even the Cane's sauce, like, and I remember tasting the fries and being like, wow, I don't know that these have ever been good. I don't know the fries have ever been good. The only thing that I had where I was like, wow, this is worth it, is the toast, buttered on both sides. The actual chicken tenders are fine, but it's hard to fuck up a chicken tender.
Their coleslaw's alright.
I never get the slaw.
I
Well, they did what every growing company does. They took some of that money and they put it into advertising and paying celebrities to endorse their brand. And they paid for that with the cost that they cut in product. So every company does that. Spoiler alert, all your favorite companies. I don't like to use things that pay very, like, uber famous celebrities to use their product. Because you know that, like, especially insurance, that's how you can tell. Don't ever get insurance from a company that uses celebrities to sell you their insurance, because that means that your premium is gonna go to pay for that person. Pick somebody that, like, uses no one. Geico's actually a really good example. But they use the fucking fake lizard for the longest time. And then
I was gonna say, he's my favorite celebrity.
he's the best. And guess what? He costs nothing. Guess what? The guy that does his voice doesn't want to do it anymore. Well, now we got a new guy that can do the same British voice. All British people sound the same anyway. Fucking cares.
Yeah. Whiny bastard.
Yeah, you little limey bastards. Trying to keep my eye on this because I'm starting to hear all that beer sizzle at the bottom, and it's not boiling over too much. Over the meat line, by the way. Water bubbling up to the meat line. Flo's rack sucked you in, Uncle Scratch and Sniff. I hear that.
Does meat on it have any relation to the bread line?
Hey, dude. You rise up to the bread line, and then if you do well enough in life, you can rise up to that meat line. You know what I'm saying? Till then, I'm eating off the meat line.
A lot of piece of pizza, dude.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Keep going up.
It's not delivery, folks.
Who's yours?
You gotta think about how many of those, like, the mediocre like frozen pizza brands ended up becoming so popular, and it's all advertisement. 'Cause that is not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Everybody knows that. Everybody remembers that. And it's worked. After all this time, if those are your only options, if like DiGiorno and the Freschetta tried to do the same thing with, oh, this is fancy. They use the same color, like, oh, or this is a bit healthier for you. It's a little better for you. They use the same color on their boxes that those Marie Callender fucking things, those lean cuisines used back in the day. They use the same color as the lean cuisine boxes, so they tried to play on that. That's their end. But if you got to choose between DiGiorno, Freschetta, or, like, I'm trying to think of another one of the big ones. Red Baron's my favorite, but I don't count Red Baron with the DiGiorno stuff because they don't really advertise at all.
Right.
There's zero advertising for Red Baron. I've never seen a Red Baron commercial.
I like Red Baron. Tony's.
Tony's was good. Fuck Jack's. Tombstone was okay.
Yeah, Tombstone's alright.
But if we're being honest, for the money, the best frozen pizza are the Totino's party pizzas.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I liked it when they started making them square because it always reminded me of cafeteria pizza from school. which was the best pizza we had ever had in our lives. Cafeteria pizza was better than Pizza Hut. It was better than Domino's. The pizza at school was better than the pizza you can get anywhere else. So good. Anyway, the Totino's, if you do them right, do them in the oven, hit them with a little bit of salt before you put them in there, just a touch of salt, and then bring them out and hit them with that parm. You just crush, you could just fold them together and eat them like a little pizza taco.
My high school, every Wednesday, would have Domino's delivered. And you could buy Domino's pizza at school on Wednesday. Every other day of the week, it was just cafeteria pizza. But Wednesday was Domino's day. So, I never got the Domino's pizza because it was less pizza, the same price for lunch, but the pizza was smaller. So, if I ever ate pizza, it was on a non-Domino's day.
I love school pizza. Why? In regular school, like public school, we had every day was pizza and French fries every single day. You get pizza and French fries every day of the week, but you would also have like another option. So it would also be like fucking mystery meat, like Salisbury steak, or like some sort of chicken. Yeah. Something like that, but
Dry KFC.
yeah, really, that's honestly what it was.
Or chicken patties.
And you can choose between like white milk or chocolate milk, and but when I got to the Christian school on Mondays, I think Mondays there was just cafeteria food. And Tuesdays was, I forget what Tuesdays was, but it was something got brought in. Wednesday was Pizza Hut. Thursday was, what's Thursday? I think Thursday was Sub Depot, where they would come to the classrooms and take everyone's order.
Oh, that's cool.
So we could get subs from Sub Depot. And then Friday we got Farron's. Farron's was the buffet. So Farron's, they had like 2 or 3 different options, but the one I always used was they had chicken tenders. You could get 3 chicken tenders with like mashed potatoes and gravy, and then like corn or another side. Like you got to literally choose a plate. They had a menu where you would just order off of a menu, and they would send out to go pick it up, and they'd bring it back. The owners of Farron's daughter went to the school.
That's super cool.
Dude, it was so fucking Farron's. It's not even a thing anymore. It's closed down. It's literally like a buffet restaurant across the street from the biggest cemetery in my hometown.
Oh, dang.
So it's like you got a funeral going on one side of the street, and everybody having the time of their lives eating fried chicken on the other side. It was good. It was very good. All right, now we're about where we wanted to be.
Yeah, I mean, technically, depending on what you eat, there's a buffet on both sides.
That's true.
I was trying to think of a Red Dead joke. Have you played the first Red Dead?
No, but I can get a PlayStation 4 version for like $40.
Red Dead 1 is one of the best games of all time.
I'm gonna be honest. If it's,
I mean, Red Dead 2, and maybe it's just because it's the game I'm playing right now, but Red Dead 2, I think, is my favorite. And like for instance, I played Hogwarts Legacy, beat it, haven't gone back.
Yeah.
I played Baldur's Gate, beat it, haven't gone back. But Red Dead, I beat it, and I'm already like, I'm like already planning what I'm gonna do on my next playthrough.
Yeah.
I'm in my second playthrough right now. I'm already planning on what I'm gonna do the next time I play it. Like,
The story in Red Dead 1 is...
yeah.
is
Well,
Red Dead 2's gameplay is much better. They've perfected it.
But yeah, I'm all about a storyline though.
You're gonna love Red Dead.
But Red Dead 1, I'm definitely going to go back and do that. But I got to figure out a way to get my PS4. I got to get a capture card so that I get no latency on the from the HDMI. And I've got one, but it's just not a good one.
Yeah, me too. All mine I have that weird workaround.
Yeah, and the adapters that you have to use and the workarounds create enough latency to where the gameplay isn't
Yeah.
seamless.
I end up delaying the audio input and then delaying the screen so that it's all like, synced up by the time it's just out there. Like, gotta do a bunch of shit to make it do that.
All right, all of the beer is officially cooked out of here. So we're gonna let it stay like it is for a little bit longer and let it just get a little more crispity crunchity. Crispity crunchity goodness. And then we add the beans and the sauces. Let's go ahead and I'm stealing some of your HEB light brown sugar.
Take whatever you need, dog.
This is a whole cup in here. About a third of a cup here. Almost kind of want to add the sugar in now. Let it caramelize this meat. What do you guys think about caramelizing your meat?
Go where your heart guides you.
This is gonna be really good because the bacon was already smoked. I can't believe that smoked butcher quality bacon is cheaper than prepackaged, mass-produced shit.
No advertising.
No advertising, you're right. I really do. I love the Mercado, and when I found out about the butcher, I was so excited. But every time I go there, like, the meats are very reasonably priced, but if you get anything other than the chicken, like the steaks are not good from there. I didn't care much for the steaks from there. I'm a big beef guy. The HEB steaks, the marbling is better. That's really the whole thing. The marbling is way better, and that's all about the marble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you hear that? That's the crispity crunchy sound I want. I'm actually gonna season this all again because it's a lot of, there's a lot going in here. There's a lot of beans going in here.
I'm not getting the bite of I'm not getting the aromatics of the shit I put in here in my nose when I'm stirring it. And that's what I'm after. I'm gonna let that do its thing for just a second. Let's hit another GB. I need to grab a battery pack for this phone real quick like. Uh-oh. Now, is there a charger in here? I'll be fine. This accessory may not be supported. Fuck. What about this accessory? Is that accessory supported? Is this charging it? It doesn't look like it. It does not look like it is being charged. Now it's charging. Okay. All the noises that thing are making in there are doing all the right things. So let's hit this quickly. And then we'll be adding the beans. All right. All right, now, let me make sure. Yeah. All right, this is the sound that we want to hear. Yeah. That is the sound of hamburger meat and bacon crisping up in its own fat. So now let's add the beans. Okay, so atop of the meat, we're gonna add this brown sugar.
enough out of you. And then we will the original baked beans. The home style baked beans. The last time I made it too, and usually doing this wouldn't have that much of an effect, but the last time, I used the HEB brand of the baked beans, and I'm trying to save a couple dollars. As it turns out, oh, that brown sugar on top of this meat looks so fucking good melting, y'all. I gotta tilt this over into the light so y'all can see that shit. Okay. Dude, look at that in there, guys. You see that brown sugar in there on that meat? Just doing its thing. Oh, it smells incredible. Okay, now let's do this. One can brown sugar and hickory, 2 cans home style, this is 3 cans. Original. This is the 4th can. And this is just, man, I can't even see the meat for the beans. Ooh. Ooh. I swear on Jesus, I can't even see the meat for the beans, y'all. Shit. Shit. That's just cool, man. That's just cool, man. There you go. Now, you hear that sizzle stop because all these cold beans are getting in there. And that meat was hot. And it's gonna heat these beans up nice. But before it does that, we're gonna introduce the rest of the cold ingredients. So it's still got a chance to do the heating up. Now, that's about half of that bottle, but we're doing a little bit more than the last batch. We give it 2 more squirts. What y'all know about 2 more squirts? And then about that much.
much ketchup. Mm-hmm. And then we just wait. Oh, and this charger, the only charger that works, died. The only battery pack that works died. So, so we'll see how much juice we got left. We still got 10%, so we're just gonna let this go until it don't anymore. Just be warned, the phone's probably gonna die over here, and that'll honestly be a good thing, because I have a problem with knowing when to end these things. I like to not have to decide. So for now, I can show you guys. This is what we're working with here. Nope, it ain't working that way. This is what we're working with, guys. Just meat and beans. Meat and beans. I can hear it down in there. I just want to wait until I see a little evidence on the top here as to what's going on down below, and then I'm going to drop that heat. It's just too thick. We're going to find a bubble here in a minute. Honestly, I'm just gonna drop the heat now. 'Cause everything that was in there was hot. Everything that was in there was already hot. I'm gonna try some. It's not like I need to wait for the beans to soften up. Them bad boys already soft. so you can get a good look at the consistency of the situation there. It's gonna be very hot. Actually not very hot, but it is pretty good. I wonder what else it needs. Maybe nothing. All the flavors are there. I could do that, Jason, but I don't want to sacrifice an onion. Yep. There's good camp provisions right here. I mean, it's hard to fuck up with beef, bacon, and beans. Like, anything else it needs. Maybe some. Let me see what a little more. I'm mixing a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of more ketchup in the corner here. To see if that adds or takes away from it. Honestly, I'm kind of cool with it. Yeah. I'm doing this again. Tony Fat Hands, there is beef, beans, and bacon. Camp provisions. I'm just gonna.
And you know I gotta try some.
Of course you do.
It's sacrilegious of me to at least not try.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna. Ah,
Provisions.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe it.
Nope.
Camp provides.
Yeah, the Jehovah Jireh.
Yeah, not provider.
It's all right. I mean, all the flavors are there for sure.
Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, not bad. It's hot.
The brown sugar's good.
The brown sugar worked. Like the bacon, the beef, the beans,
The beans.
and the way Marcus said his recipe, it was 4 different types, and any 4.
Yep.
So I literally just grabbed the first 4 I saw. I don't think they were the only 4 options, but
Pretty fucking good. Nice.
uh-oh. You gotta wait on your roll?
No, this is the auction house. I'm selling a bunch of shit in my inventory, and I'm trying to get top dollar for it.
Hell yeah.
So that's everything that I put up there. I think someone had a bot running because as soon as I put up some cloth, sold immediately.
Is this online?
Yep. It's the World of Warcraft.
The Worldwide Warcraft.
Yep. www.worldwidewarcraft.biz.
Well, that being said, I got 1% left. I'm gonna finish eating my provisions here. My delicious provisions. You see? And yeah, gonna do a little Red Dead later. Tony, any final words?
Later.
Roll Tide. We'll see you all in a little bit, okay, guys?